Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. My name's Tracy Steen. This workout is going to be a heavy strength workout. All right, maybe you're starting to lift a bit heavier. What we're going to do today is we'll do about that 8 rep range for our larger muscle groups, and then we'll go into the 12 rep range for our accessory muscles. And I'm going to do supersets today. Okay, I'm going to do an upper and a lower, which means we can maximize our time, right? Because while the lower is resting, the upper will be working and vice versa. I'm going to do 3 sets of each exercise here today, and again, it's going to be in rep range. You're going to require a variety of dumbbells for the workout today. Here are the ones that I'm using, but of course you got to lift within your abilities. I'm also going to use my barbell. If you don't have one, dumbbells is fine. That's just going to be for our deadlift. I'll also use a bench to lie on, but you can lie on the floor if you don't have one. All right, we'll start with a warm up and end with a cool down. These are the types of workouts that I schedule every week within our membership in our strength stream, so you can click or tap the card at the top of the screen or check it out in the description below. Join us. Make this fall the one that you get strong. All right, ready to move daily? Me too. Let's go. All right, folks, let's put strength on the watch today, warming things up. Okay, I'm gonna start with just hinging forward onto something, foot is flexed, some glute kickbacks right here. You could stand up taller and just hold onto a wall as well. I'm just getting that glute cheek warmed up, ready to go. Get that glute cheek. 3 more. All right, and switch your leg here. Three more here. Very nice. And into some hip cars. Hold on to something for balance. We'll come up and around, just like this. Let's do 4 to the back, 4 to the front, and then we'll switch sides. Nice and big opening. Again, wanting that ball and socket to get warmed up. Switch directions. You might find you're a little tighter on one side. I definitely am. This is my loosey-goosey side. The other side, not so much. One more here. All right, switch. Up and around. And switch directions for the other way. Last one here. Oh yeah, good. Take it wide, hand to toe tap. Knees are soft. Two more. Stay wide. We're gonna go into a side lunge. I'm gonna drop down to the ground, but you could stay up high and just rock side to side. Just drawing my elbows down toward the ground, really lengthening in through the inner thigh here. Last one here. And we'll drop into the world's greatest stretch, so pivot here. Opposite hand and foot on the ground and big stretch up. Sink into that, stretching through the hip flexor, switch sides. Oh, feels delightful. Switch again. And one more switch. Nice. All right, let's go into some arm circles here. Switch direction. And heel dig. Draw your elbows back. High knees. And butt kick with a punch. Okay, let's finish with our torso twist here. Pivot your foot and draw the elbow across the body. All right, so supersets, one upper, one lower. All right, take a look at the screen. There's our first one, and here we go. All right, we're gonna start with that goblet squat, 8 reps. I'm gonna grab my 40. Okay, you could hold 2 dumbbells up on your shoulders if you don't have one heavier. Feet are shoulder width apart, engage the core, and think of pushing the floor apart with your feet. 8 here. There we go. Nice. Okay, that was a good start. Going into my one arm row. This is also a major muscle group, your back. So I'm gonna go heavier. 8 reps here. I'm gonna start with my 30. You can prop yourself up on your leg, okay? Or use a bench, a couch, a chair, whatever you have. 8 per arm and work. There's our 8, switching sides. Okay, super flat back and draw the elbow up, 8. Okay, nice. That felt good. Little water break for a second. All right, round 2. Back to 8 reps, back to our goblet. I'm gonna go with a 45-pound this time. You can help that up into the position by just hoisting the leg. All right, engage the core and drop for 8. There we go. Whew. That was heavy. Okay. Catching my breath. I'll go back into my one arm row. I think I'll do my 30 one more time. Again, super flat back. And we're working. 8. Okay, did you have more in the tank? I had a few more, so I'm gonna up the weight on my next set. 8 here, other side. And 8 there with a few more left in the tank. So I definitely want to go up on my 3rd set. And that's how you test it. You got to ask yourself, where were you at on a scale of 1 to 10? You should be at a 8, okay, at least on that one. Now we're gonna kick it up to a 9. All right, round 3. I'm sticking with the 45. 8 reps here. Get safely into position. Engage the abdominal wall. Nice and tall in the torso. Drop for 8. Okay, that was hard. Good. And I will go up to my 35 on the one arm row. Okay. Your heart rate climbs just from the heavier weights. 8 per side. All right, when you're ready, and row. 8. There we go. Nice. Switch. And row. And 8. Very good. Felt good. All right, excellent. We'll go into our next superset. We're gonna do some deadlifts and chest press. The chest press I'll do on the bench, but use the floor if you don't have one. All right, I'll use my barbell. This is set at 95 pounds right now, 8 reps. If I were using dumbbells, I'd probably grab my 30s. These are soft, and we're hinging at the hips. Here we go. 8. There we go. Nice. Set that down. Okay, going to chest press. On my bench or on the ground. This will also be an 8 rep range because a major muscle group. I'll start with 25s here. Okay, 8 reps over the chest. You can bring the elbows in slightly. Okay, arms don't have to be directly out to the side. Get ready. Press right here for 8. Nice. Okay. Excellent. I'll set those there. A little water break, going into round 2. Okay, 8 deadlifts. I am doing more of a stiff leg deadlift, right? So I'm hinging at the hips, but legs are more stiff, and RDL, legs and knees are more bent. Okay, I'm trying to focus on hamstrings, so put your mind in your hamstrings today. All right, here we go. Last for me. Okay, nice. Whew. Back into chest press. Chest should be ready, but hands from holding heavy weights might need a little reprieve here for a moment. I'll stick with 25s for this round. For sure, I'll go up on the last set. All right, chest press. Get into position on the ground or on your bench. And work. Push. 1. There we go. Okay, I did have a few left in the tank. I will be going up. Going into round 3. So you can elevate your dumbbells for your deadlift if you wish. I'm gonna stick the same with my barbell here. Engage the core, then we hinge. All right, here we go. Knees are soft, but legs are stiff, and work.
I've been trying hard to keep my cool, but when you're near, there's nothing that I can do. When you're walking in, I know it's true.
There's 8. Whew. Excellent. I will be going up to the 30s on my chest press for round 3. 30-30. Always make sure you have the right dumbbells. I did that the other day where I grabbed a 25 and a 20. Big difference. All right. Over the chest, and here we go. Up, come on. 8. There's 8. Okay. I didn't have much left in the tank, maybe one more. That's exactly where I wanted to be. Nice. All right. Whew. Well done. We're gonna go into your front lunges coming up and an Arnold press for shoulders. Going into our front lunge. All right, so I'm holding 20s. You're gonna do 8 per leg, 16 in total. So what can you lift that way? We'll alternate though. So holding 20s, 8 per side, and here we go. 1, push hard. We're halfway. I've got 8 more in total. 8. Okay, wow, good. Arnold press. This is also a major muscle group, your shoulders. So we will stick in that 12 rep range. 8 rep range, sorry. I'm holding 15s. Whew. I'm gonna sit with a tall back, but you could stand. And if you're sitting without a back, tuck one foot behind, give yourself a pelvic tilt and press. You've got 8, holding 15s. Arnold's here, and press. All right, I had a lot left in the tank, so won't be doing those again. Gotta challenge yourself, Tracy. Don't leave too many in the tank. That was literally about a 6 out of 10 for me, so I probably had 6 to 8 reps still in the tank. Don't want that again. All right, that's not what getting stronger and building muscle for me is about. For me, I've got to push it toward that failure point. You do as well, but it could be different weights. Let's go here, 8 per side, front lunges, holding 20s. Round 2. That's halfway. 8 more. Of course, those could be static lunges, 8 per leg, all right, or walking lunges. If you have space, do walking lunges. Those are fantastic. Arnold's. Now I'll go to those 20s. It's a big jump. It's basically 30 pounds to 40 pounds. So she's not nothing. Let's go. Holding 20s for myself. Make sure you maintain good form. That's key. 8. Come on. Would you believe it if I said I had quite a bit in the tank left again? Mercy in the middle, what's happening? Well, guess we're going heavier. Now you can either go heavier on the 3rd set or elevate the reps until you reach that failure point, or 1 to 2 reps shy of failure. Okay, front lunges. I'm gonna go up to my 25s. 16 in total. Here we go. There's 16. Now, you probably could tell we were slowing down. That's excellent. That's a great indicator that the weight is getting heavy enough. If I kept the same cadence, the same tempo, pace, it probably would indicate that's not heavy enough for me. So that's what we want to see, that slowing down toward the top end of your rep range. Heart rate too, hey? Well, I'm gonna try those 25s since they're right there in front of me. For my Arnold press, we'll see how it goes. Again, if I can't even get one up and over, I'm dropping to 20s. Eight reps. There's 8, and that was perfect for me. I don't think I had one left in there, maybe one. Okay, awesome. Wowza, magawza. Doing well, everyone. Stay tuned for the next one. We are gonna hit some plie pulse squat. So I'm gonna go heavy again, working inner thighs and a bit of glutes. Let's go with that plie pulse. All right, 8 of these. I'm gonna go with my 35. Little pulse at the bottom, keeps tension on those inner thighs a bit longer. So toes are out, knees track over the toes, your back is tall. All right, so drop and pulse, up and squeeze. 8 here, and 2. There's 8, excellent. Going into my seated lateral raise. We hit a bit of front shoulder with that Arnold press. So I'm gonna go with 10-pound dumbbells and we're gonna do 12 reps here. These are accessory muscles. I don't ever wanna push it too hard with too heavy weights. I don't wanna wreak havoc on my shoulders. 10s feel good for me. 12 reps, elbows soft, out to the side. Of course, you could stand. There's 12. I'll go up next round. I had some left in the tank there for sure. All right, back to the plie pulse. Going with my 40. Ouch. All right, super wide, pulse at the bottom. Good, there's 8. Okay, back to our lateral raises. I'm gonna pick up my 12s. I have been working towards those 12s, so I know that's heavy for a lot of you. You lift within your abilities. I'm really trying to get those side shoulders bigger for myself. All right, 12 reps here. There's 12. Okay, definitely heavy enough for me. Let's go into round 3. And I'll go with my 50 here. Okay, you're tall. And drop, pulse. Ooh, that's heavy. There's 8. Okay. Whew. Oh, just picking up that one, eh? That's good. Good for forearm strength, grip strength. Now, lateral raises. Menopause moment there. Sticking with 12s for myself. 12 reps here. Sitting tall. Roll the shoulders back and work. 12. Wonderful. Okay, now our last superset is gonna be biceps and triceps. We're actually gonna run the rack, okay? Just to keep this more time efficient. We'll do a run the rack for biceps, which means I'm gonna start at the heaviest weight that I can lift 12 times, and then I'll drop weight, hit that for 12, drop, hit, drop, hit. We'll do the same for triceps. Okay, let's start with the biceps. I'll stand right near my rack. I'm gonna start with 15s. Simple hammer curl with a turn at the top. 12 reps. Let's burn these out here, folks. Here we go. So up, good, and 2. Here's 12. I'm going right into my 12-pound dumbbells, no rest in between. That's the nature of running the rack. Here we go, right into it, and up. Four more for me. If you can't hit a full 12, go until you can't, and then drop weight. 2 more here, come on. Oh, this feels so heavy. Dropping weight, going to my 10s, and work. Wow. And dropping weight one more time, right to my 8s. Arms are on fire. Here we go. Can I do it? I don't know. One more, come on. Oh, killer. That was brutal, brutal, brutal. Okay, arms back, thumbs down, stretch those biceps out, but the pump on those biceps, I tell ya. Okay, again, this is for time efficiency. I'm giving you a workout, you know, if you have minimal amount of time. So normally I would do a full 3 sets of biceps and then maybe add a drop set like this on the end. But if you're in a hurry, this is what we do. We need to stretch it out for a second before we go into triceps though, because, Okay, skull crusher, same idea. Start with the weight that you can do, 12 reps, and then we'll drop. I'm gonna start with my 20. Here we go, 12 reps here. Up and over. There's 12, dropping weight, 15 pounds, up and over. Dropping weight, 12 pounds. Getting hard, folks. 12 reps here. So painful. Okay, one more, grabbing my 10. Oh, can I do it? Can I do it? I don't know. Here we go. Halfway. 3 more for me. In 3, 2, come on, Tracy, go. 1, and done. And you've moved daily in your full body. Strength workout. When you're in a rush and you just want to get it in. That was good. Everything feels worked. I hope you had a great workout. Be sure to smash the like button if you enjoyed the workout. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on the bell because it turns on notifications, lets you know when workouts like this come out. All right, join for a stretch if you can. Well, folks, that really hit everything that I wanted to today. And everything feels tremendously fatigued. Let's stretch our back, link onto something, maybe a bench, a couch, a chair. We're gonna round up through that upper shoulder blade, stretching our shoulders, our long back muscle, your lats, lower back. Oh, feels good. Switch sides. Okay, what did you think? I like that sort of workout to wind up the end of a week, doing some strength training. I know a lot of our members right now, I'm telling them that they want to make sure that they are still focusing on strength. Let's do a chest stretch, arm up tall, push yourself against the wall. So they're doing the fat loss stream, which is an abundance of more cardio components to help increase caloric expenditure. But we don't want them to lose muscle. And we also want them to make sure they're maintaining strength in their muscles. So doing something where we're lifting a bit heavier in a lower rep range like this is great. And so often I'll put these on a Saturday, like a full body. And they can, do this to make sure that they're maintaining some of their lifts and challenging the muscles toward strength, not just hypertrophy or fat loss, but also making sure the muscles are staying strong. So dropping the weight amount, I'm going to go into a quad stretch here. Dropping the rep amount and increasing the weight is obviously what can help you increase strength in the muscles. You can build muscle with a variety of rep ranges, light or heavy, but in terms of strength, switch sides, you definitely want to pick up and move heavier loads. So we definitely don't want to lose that as we age, and we will because we're aging. That's the nature of age, but you can mitigate the loss by continuing to add these into your routine, and that's key. I'm gonna sit, go into a glute stretch here, hinge at the hips. Oh, that feels good on the cheeks. Anyway, so yeah, workouts like this can really benefit. And I like to add them on a Saturday, like I said. So I'm trying to build muscle. So I think about my week. What have I done in terms of all of the major muscle groups? I switch sides here. And then this is going to be an extra few sets, an extra 3 sets on all of those, because volume is the driver of hypertrophy, which means we want a good load, challenge for the muscles, but we also want that volume in a given week. So you want anywhere between 10 and 15 sets per muscle group. So today we only did 3 sets of each muscle group, right? We did 3 chest press, 3 goblet squats. So somewhere else in my week, I'll want to make sure that I hit an adequate amount of reps and sets to get that overload on the muscles. And if that's confusing for you, because it might be, it's a lot of hop scratching through that language there. But we do teach all of this in our membership. So if you are looking to elevate your game, take things to the next level, definitely join us in the Move Daily membership. You can click or tap the card right there or check in the description below. Arms back, thumbs down right here. And or reach out, ask questions in the comments below. I look at all of the comments, so we'll definitely answer if you have any questions. One tricep stretch here, since the little last crusher crushed my soul and my triceps at the same time. It was good though. All right, thanks for joining everyone. We'll see you all in the next workout.